Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Hearthstone deck spotlight. My name is Tommy Wave, and today we'll be taking a look at PizzaTCG's Miracle Rogue. Miracle Rogue is, without a doubt, the deck that I am the worst at. And I guess as a bit of a 2019 New Year's resolution, I kind of want to get better at Miracle Rogue, and part of that is going to be playing decks like this very poorly, stumbling through them and learning as we go. So PizzaTCG, as chat recently mentioned, top 20 legend, fantastic player, can play a lot of different things, but this Miracle Rogue, I believe they had, they finished top 100 legend with this deck, which is a fantastic effort, especially given how many people have been really hitting it hard quite lately. So let's go through a couple of the cards in the deck, and then we'll kind of talk a bit about maybe what we think, how we think the deck's going to pan out. So at the top here, backstab, preparation, shadow step. Backstab obviously for early control. Prep is going to help us prep out these Myra's unstable elements, academic espionage, fan of knives. Any of these cards are fine, even Shiv and Sap, Eviscerate, fine to prep out. Onto ones, Cold Blood and Firefly. Cold Blood, I guess, is going to be some kind of the main way that we're going to be killing people. Cold Blood on Leroy, things like that. Cold Blood on a random minion that happens to still be in play to get that extra damage. Firefly is our concession to actually having to have an early game that a lot of people are going to try and kill us, and having a Firefly or two around is going to help us trade into minions and have us not get completely rolled over in the early game. On the two drops, we've got all the spells here. Shiv, just a nice way to give us some velocity and keep going through our deck. Sap is extremely good, especially with some certain magnetic minions or other problematic cards out there, things that are getting cheated into play. We can sap them to buy us a little bit of time. And Eviscerate is fantastic removal and also fantastic reach. Onto the 3-drop slot, lots of very typical tempo rogue stuff here and odd rogue stuff. SI7, Hench Clan Thug, Young Thug. My beautiful Pig Son is here. Going to be hoping to do a lot of work in the mid game. Fan of Knives, both a way for us to keep drawing through the deck, and also just fantastic against odd rogue. A lot of these aggressive decks. Playing some more aggressive minions these days, things with 1 toughness, or flame imps that have taken a bit of damage. We can use these to clear them all off, which is great. And Van Cleef, this deck probably has a potential to get some huge Van Cleefs, so potential win condition here. Onto the 4s, single academic espionage. Honestly, not sure what this is for, to be honest. I'm guessing that we're going to draw through our deck quite a lot. We can go Myra's and then coin, or rather prep this academic espionage, so we'll have just a 10-card deck, all of them costing 1, so potential late game maneuver there. But outside of that, honestly, no idea. Elven Minstrel, great way for us to get our threats. We've even got a 1 shadow step in here, so we can potentially use it to grind through our deck, make sure we hit everything, hit those Valdori Striders. Just another great card in the deck. Going to shuffle a bunch of spiders into the deck. Means that if we do go long, that we're going to get some potential advantage out of those spiders. Make decks that are relying on board clears. Hopefully try and spread their board clears thin, because they, these spiders keep getting vomited into play. They have to clear multiple times. And then at the end, we've got the Vile Spines, obviously fantastic hard removal. Leroy, great finisher, and Myra's, which I think is one of the more important cards of the deck. I assume, just because it allows us to do a lot of busted things with drawing through our deck, hitting the Leroy, hitting the Cold Bloods, hitting the Eviscerates, and hopefully killing our opponent from there. So, like I said, Miracle Rogue, not our best deck. Definitely want to learn to play it a bit more. So, if you're a new Miracle Rogue player, hopefully you can join me for the journey and learn along with me. But without further ado, let's go.
Watch your back.
All right, here we are with PizzaTCG's Miracle Rogue. I've got up some on HS Replay, just some stats. It looks like we're going to be trying to hit Firefly, Hench Clan Thug, SI7, Edwin Van Cleef. All very good cards to have in our opener. I'm guessing we probably don't want... we do have the coin, so yeah, I guess we'll keep both of them. See what we can do with the boys. Van Cleef as well. This one not looking so good to me. Definitely would have preferred having a Firefly in the mix. Brep. Eldorei Strider, of course. Well, I'd say better late than never, but honestly. We'll save this as a combo enabler for the Elven Minstrel and for the Vilespine. How difficult.
Here we go.
And we could have gone for like coin SI7, but the coin feels pretty valuable in this hand that has Van Cleef in it. Ooh, Holy Smite too. Yuck. Yuck, 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 yuck. Maybe Vilespine this turn. Espionage after Myra's, yes. Prevents fatigue, slight high roll chances. Yeah, interesting.
There once was a man from Gilneas.
Why one Espionage? I mean, only one. Well, yeah, I think it's exactly what Saint Akira is saying there. It's that you only really want it, like if you are going to Myra's and then Academic Espionage, I guess the number of times where you're going to draw through all of those cards and then the game's not going to be over is probably pretty slim. Might go for the Shadow Step on this Vilespine here.
Here we go.
Or are we supposed to save this Shadow Step just for Leroy? I kind of get the vibe that that's what we're trying to do here.
There once was a man from Gilneas.
Choose soon.
Yeah, we'll just hold on to that Firefly for a hot minute. It's kind of like a Hail Mary. Yeah, I guess it's kind of like a Hail Mary. I guess it would be interesting to see how many times you have to rely on it to kill your opponent. I'm really hoping that this Shadow Step is made for this Leroy, because we've used both of our Vilespines. Yeah, Cloning Gallery. No fan of knives, so I guess this can be difficult, to say the least.
I wonder.
This guy's toast.
Oh, we had lethal there, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we had lethal. Goofed it.
Here we go.
So what we could have done is we could have gone like... so we attacked the 2 taunts, Leroy... So we hit them for 6, Leroy is another 6, Shadow Step, Leroy is another 6, so 18. Then we have Prep Eviscerate is 26. And they'd be on 25, or 24 I think. Because they'd have gained 1 life off the Ziliax, so... Yeah, we goofed that one. Stop the frozen wastes. We might have to Shadow Step this Vile Spine. The reason I missed it is I missed that we had both preps.
Welcome. Hey, lights out.
Here we go.
So yeah, we definitely got to try to pay a bit more attention. Is combo for when hand is empty, so you're all in? I'm not too sure what you're saying there. Frostmourne. So we have 7, 13, plus 8 is 21.
I wonder.
Welcome to the Brotherhood Shell Company. Hey, lights out.
I might go for a bit of a, like, put a bunch of bodies on the board, see what our opponent wants to do, see if they want to use another Frostmourne charge to kill something, or if they want a Psychic Scream. Oh, beautiful Pig Son, yes. Is it Pig Dad? He's too small to be a dad. 3-3 is definitely son-sized. And you get to watch him grow up and become a large, powerful Pig Dad. Let's trade here before Psychic Stream. Get the coin. Yeah. One spider, 2 spiders, 3 spiders. Van Cleef, welcome back.
This guy's toast.
Alright, let's see if they have the
Brotherhood
Here
Shell
we
Company.
go.
another Psychic Scream. Powerful Pig Dad. Okay. So we keep our Van Cleef. Do they have another Holy Smite? Spiders are hugely important in this matchup, and after Myers you usually get 3 or 4. Alright, I think we got it then. 11. With Leroy double Eviscerate. We should be good. No taunts. Alright, we got him. So, we definitely goofed that we had lethal that turn that they went for the cloning gallery. I'm pretty sure we did. If you're watching on YouTube, definitely know if I was wrong about that. So, definitely something we need to keep an eye out for, that we do have massive combo potential, and that, you know, that Shadow Step is pretty important to hit on Leroy. So, but our opponent played well. GG's to them, and on to the next one. Alright. Once again here with PizzaTCG's Miracle Rogue. We'll keep the SI7, though we don't have the coin. Maybe we want to go a bit aggressive here on the mulligan and try and find the Firefly, try and find the Henge Clan Thug. Yeah, I think we'll go aggressive here. If we had the coin, I'd be very happy to keep the SI7. I think that the coin SI7 can really help you deal with quite a lot of threats. But we got the Thug, one of our better cards. We also got the Espionage, which is one of our worst cards. But that's fine. We'll see what this, what kind of defense this priest wants to put up. Let's see what happens when we play this Henge Clan Thug again. Young Thug. And this happened last game. That didn't happen last game. Oy. Interesting.
Here we go.
Priests everywhere. Yeah, a lot of cloning gallery priests as well. I think the majority of priests we've played today have all been cloning gallery. What card back is that? Is that like a Defias Brotherhood card back? I think we might sap this Radiant Elemental. Kind of just come in with the aggressive vibes and hope that they don't have a hope they don't have a Shadow Word Death hanging around. They did Shadow Visions though, so if it's in the deck, they're pretty likely to have it. And I think a lot of these lists do play one Shadow Word Death. Possibly as a concession to like Even Warlock?
Must consider.
Feels like you'd have a pretty hard time against Even Warlock if you were relying solely on cards like Shadows, Psychic Scream and Mass Hysteria.
Unity, precision,
Perfection. That reeks of desperation. Much like myself.
Here we go.
Could have daggered up again there. I think this is kind of the most bet hedging play. Six, so 1 plus 7 is 8, 9, 15. Close. Wait,
So
15.
many options.
Sorry. 1, 8, 9, 15, 19, prep, 23. Oof, so close.
Here we go. soon.
I feel like the eviscerate there might have been a bit... Might key our opponent off a bit too much. This looks like maybe a mass hysteria? Coin psychic screen? Yeah, it is mass hysteria. Went very poorly for our opponent. Sweet. So this is 6 plus 4 is 10, 11. Shiv. So we prep Shiv. Maybe.
There once was a man from Gilneas.
Ha, this guy's
Here we go.
Job done.
Ziliax is back. Hog form.
Folks, who goes there?
Here we go.
This is getting down to the wire. Yeah, absolute nail biter. You're totally right, Saint Akira.
Warriors of the frozen wastes, rise.
Go on, Valspine.
I wonder.
I'm not sure what the best line here is. Well, I mean, we could play Leroy and slam our stuff into the Lich King, but it feels like Leroy's the win con. I mean, we're on 15. I think we just have to go for like academic espionage. Just see what happens. Maybe we draw the sickest card in the world. That Lich King this turn was a huge play. Always just that slight amount off. If our opponent has a Mind Blast, then we're just dead. Yeah. Not a lot we could do there. I think if we'd gone for the Leroy trade into the Lich King, I think we would have just lost the game at a later point because Leroy is so important to us. But our opponent played really, really well. Kind of seeing how a priest properly navigates the kind of matchup, and Ziliax is huge. So well played to our opponent. GG's. Okay, up here against the Hunter. Now, definitely sending back the 2 Cold Bloods and the Vilespine. I think this backstab is really hard to tell, though. Oh my gosh. Wah 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 wah. Wah 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 wah. While we figure out this mulligan, Thank you, Booger, for the Twitch
Explosion.
Prime sub. Explosion, indeed. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to have you here, lurking always in the chat. So, if it's Beast Hunter, Backstab is a good keep, I think. So we can interrupt their early game. If it's Spell Hunter, I don't think it's good. I'm gonna take the safe route. I also think that if it is Beast Hunter, I think we would have a worse matchup against Beast Hunter than Spell Hunter. And so I think hedging against that matchup is totally fine. Rough draw here. Getting the other backstab and the sap is not great. Not a lot of proactive plays. Keep this dagger up, at least, you know, if we do draw one of our beautiful pig sons. So 8% chance. Then we want to have the 2 charges on the dagger so that we don't have to try and re-dagger up on turn 4 when it could potentially be awkward. Double tracking. So we have to be aware that these kind of last 2 cards in our opponent's hand are probably cards like Spellstone, Rexar, Candle Shot. Interesting. Does that mean they have the secret girl? The 2/4, if you've got a weapon you get a secret?
Here we go.
Could really use a Faldora Strider, just straight off the top. What are the chances they have Deadly Shot? Do we just go for it? Like, backstab, coin, prep, eviscerate, Van Cleef? I'm willing to try it. Can make a big boy, but Hunter's Mark. Maybe we just make a medium boy.
Here we go.
Brotherhood shall prevail.
Yeah, definitely right with that Hunter's Mark. I think just making a medium boy is fine, but it is possible that we should just hope that they don't have it. Well, they had it. Just a raw Terrascale Stalker. What is in our opponent's hand?
Here we go.
Part of me wants to sap this, but I think we can wait a little bit on it, because we might want to sap on the turn that we like go off. Now I think we just got to get it out of here.
This guy's tough.
Here we go.
I guess we've got Vile Spines, so we lean a bit more on the Vile Spine to do some doesn't work. Hmm. 6 plus 8 is 14. Plus 6 plus 4. Can we play everything? That's the question. 5, 8. We're 2 off.
So many options.
Ugh, that's so frustrating. Because they're definitely going to play that Witchwood Grizzly next turn, and it's going to completely goof us up. And we could just go like Leroy, Cold Blood, attack, Shadow Step it.
Choose soon.
Time's up. Let's do
Here we go.
So now if we do draw Sap or Vilespine Slayer, we can still kill them. Whereas I feel like if we had to try and play Leroy 2 Cold Bloods and a Shadow Step on a turn that we also had to play Vilespine Slayer,
I wonder.
also this Eviscerate, I think we wouldn't have been able to get there.
Truth is found in death.
I think this gives us the best shot of winning, but it relies almost purely on a top deck. But I feel like had they just gone to this turn and done the same thing, we'd be very dead. So Sap or Vilespine? Yeah. Do we want to play Leroy first? We're definitely prepping the Myras, but are we playing the Leroy first?
So many options.
What would we need to hit if we didn't have Leroy? We'd need to hit the Eviscerate and the Shiv. What are the chances of his hitting both Eviscerates and Shivs? We can't play Vilespine if we Leroy though. So I guess we'll just go for it. Yeah, and we got the otthe prep, right? So we
I'm out
can
of cards.
prep, Sap, Leroy. Eviscerate. Oof! Myra's got there. Just wanted to do that quick math before we did it, just to see if there was like a certain line that gives us a higher percentage. But yeah, GG. Wow. Oh, glad that we took a line. I think it really paid off for us there. Very, very risky, but I'm getting the vibe that, you know, one of the key tenets of Miracle Rogue is understanding the risks and understanding the lines and piloting them, and we're still very new. I'm really happy that we managed to get 2 wins, even though one of the wins we also kind of goofed up a little bit, but yeah, just as Saint Akira has just said in chat, you have to find the lines with this, and sometimes they aren't clear, which is very true. You're a Miracle Rogue master now, Jimbo. Definitely not the case. But yeah, big shout out to PizzaTCG for the Miracle Rogue deck. Obviously, they're a fantastic player. Definitely go check them out. Saint Akira mentioned watching them, and you know, they are a fantastic player. We might even go check them out and see if we can't learn a bit more about Miracle Rogue. So, honestly, I wouldn't change anything with the deck just yet. I think we're probably 100 hours of Miracle Rogue away from ever thinking that we can change a deck and make it better. But yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, all the links are in the description, including a link over to the Hearthstone deck article. Or if you're already there, jump over to the article, give it a +1, leave a lovely thoughtful comment, like I know you will. My name's Tommy Wave. You can catch me on Twitter at Tommy_Wave. And until next time, stay safe, stay wavy, and just draw good. Draw all the right cards, kill your opponent in cold blood. Bye! I hope you enjoyed that video. Check out other ones over here, or come subscribe to the Wave Pool for more excellent times.
Yeah!